And it just goes to show that all of us who have been speaking out about this and saying, like, it doesn't seem like you guys are giving Caitlyn, the kind of props that she deserves for bringing all these eyeballs and, the Caitlyn Clark effect that we talk about, viewership, money, all of those things.
Caitlyn Clark's takeover of the sports marketing world didn't begin with a Nike commercial that exploded across the internet. It actually started months earlier, quietly, almost casually, in a State Farm commercial that nobody expected to become a turning point in women's sports. Back then, she was still at Iowa, a college superstar, but not yet the global phenomenon she is today. Yet when that State Farm ad aired, something unusual happened. Caitlyn didn't look like a nervous college athlete reading lines. She looked like someone who had been doing national ads for 10 years. Her timing, presence, and delivery felt effortless, and brands noticed immediately. The metrics didn't just spike, they went crazy. That one commercial outperformed entire WNBA final marketing campaigns, and every major company watching understood something instantly. Caitlyn Clark wasn't just an athlete who could appear in ads. She was an advertising engine disguised as an athlete. From that moment forward, the biggest brands in the world started quietly preparing their pitches. Nike, Gatorade, Wilson, they all wanted a piece of Caitlyn. And behind the scenes, the same question kept coming up in boardrooms. How do we get her? But as her fame skyrocketed, Nike found itself facing unexpected heat. Fans and advocates for women's sports began criticizing the brand, accusing them of staying silent on issues that directly impacted female athletes. The viral Dear Nike messages called them out publicly, claiming the company talked about supporting girls and women, but refused to truly stand up for them. Pressure grew. The world wanted to know if Nike would step up or hide. Nike's answer came in the form of a commercial so visually striking, so emotionally charged, and so perfectly timed that it didn't just respond to critics. It silenced them. This new Nike x Caitlyn Clark ad wasn't simply a commercial. It was a declaration. It opened in total silence in a dim locker room with Caitlyn sitting alone. She lifts her head, slowly opens one eye, and fans across the internet immediately lost it. At first glance, it looked like a CGI snake eye, a reptile-like iris glowing under the shadows. People paused the video, zoomed in, enhanced the frame, tried to analyze the shot. And what they discovered sent shockwaves across social media. It wasn't a snake eye at all. It was the Kobe Bryant Black Mamba logo subtly built into her pupil. One single frame turned into a symbolic handoff, the fiercest competitor of his generation passing the torch to the new one. That one shot alone triggered millions of reactions. People who had never watched a WNBA game were editing that frame into fan videos, wallpapers, slow-motion breakdown. Comment sections filled with messages like, "This is the hardest shot Nike has done in years, and she's not the future. She's the present." Nike didn't just promote Caitlyn, they anointed her. And that was only the first 10 seconds of the ad. From there, the commercial went full Super Bowl mode. Caitlyn appeared alongside Audra Wilson, Sabrina Ionescu, Sha'Carri Richardson, and other elite women who have become symbols of ambition and dominance in their sports. The voiceover wasn't soft or inspirational. It was defiant. It tackled every criticism, every doubt, every barrier girls hear growing up. "You'll be told you can't do it," the narrator says. "So do it anyway. You'll be told you can't win. So win." The ad hit viewers directly. You can't break records, you can't stand out, you can't lead. So go lead anyway. Every shot, every line, every athlete carried the same message. Try to stop us, you won't. The timing of the ad was perfect. The energy was powerful, but the viral explosion that followed centered on Caitlyn herself. While every star in the commercial delivered impact, Caitlyn's scenes felt like a spotlight moment. A signal that she wasn't just another athlete in the ad. She was becoming the face of the entire movement. The numbers proved it within hours. Tens of millions of views, thousands of edits, reaction videos across all platforms, trending in multiple countries, and research firms ranking it as a top-tier Super Bowl level. Ad for emotional punch and social impact. For a rookie in her first season, in a league that had never seen global attention at this scale, it was unreal. But the Nike commercial was only one piece of something much bigger. Caitlyn had already been quietly transforming every brand she touched. Gatorade used her in campaigns that sold out water bottles, towels, and merchandise. Wilson released special edition basketballs featuring Caitlyn's initials, and they instantly became collector items. The CC monogram, which some people mocked online when it first leaked, turned into one of the most requested logos for apparel, posters, and merch. Kids started bringing Caitlyn-branded Gatorade bottles to school. Wilson basketballs with her signature designs began popping up on resale sites. The numbers were undeniable. Every brand Caitlyn worked with saw the same pattern: viral clips, skyrocketing sales, massive search spikes, and engagement levels unheard of in women's sports. Marketers call this the conversion effect, not just views, but purchases. Caitlin Clark had become the most powerful marketing asset in women's basketball history. For brands, she wasn't hype. She was a revenue. Fan reactions amplified this even further. If you look at the comments under the Nike commercial, you'll find thousands of messages. From people saying this was the first WNBA-related ad they ever watched, first Caitlyn jersey they ever bought, the first reason they checked out Fever highlights. Some people openly admitted they were watching the WNBA now, specifically because of Caitlyn. That is exactly what brands dream of. Someone who can convert a non-fan into a paying fan with one commercial. And in the middle of this marketing explosion, the WNBA watched as Nike, Gatorade, the LPGA, Wilson, and nearly every major sponsor capitalized on Caitlyn more efficiently and more aggressively than the league itself.